They say they want problems, can't fuck with the gang. Don't want no smoke, pray no issue. I'm rolling that hot and letting it.
Shit, man. We're going, man. It's your boy 5STARR, man. We here with World is Mine. You know what I'm saying? The world is yours. No cap. Coming from Atlanta. Tapping in with Canada. Fuck with y'all boys. Shit, I'm from Atlanta, man. And my whole family from Detroit, so you know what I'm saying? Like, I still got a little bit up north in me. You know what I'm saying? I like cold weather. My childhood was pretty good, you know what I'm saying? Up until my folks had got divorced and shit, you know what I'm saying? We had a good family time, you feel me? Like, I guess you could say I experienced both sides of like having a father in the household and shit to how different that shit is, you know what I'm saying? My dude, she the one who really got me into fashion, music, all that shit. She'll be around the house playing Wheezy, you know, Lil Wayne, Biggie and Tupac, Bone Thugs and Harmony. Oh yeah, she used to play Michael Jackson all the time, you know what I'm saying? Like she loved Michael Jackson. I ain't gonna count when it came to music, my mom, she was playing that shit like on God. My pops, that nigga, he got down, he a pastor and shit, like he straight gospel music, he a saint. Childhood we got down, it was pretty cool. I was able to get down, I had freedom, you know what I'm saying? My foot wasn't strict. I grew up in my mom's house and shit. I was real respectful, you know what I'm saying? I ain't try to step over her toes because like she put that to her like middle school type shit. Cause I started getting in hella fights and shit. And then she was like, oh no, cause my sister, she was bad as fuck. Like my sister had to go to like, she went to like 4 different alternative schools. My mom, she was like, oh no, like you ain't, hell no. Oh shit, a lot of trips to Detroit being with the family and shit like that. Now I went to Philly before, Orlando. Really just the traveling aspect of this shit. Like I get to talk about the days when nigga we used to go outside and got down playing the creek in nature and shit. I ain't gonna count like shit, just being in nature and shit, that shit fun. Like it's calming, like it lets you think, really just experiencing all forms of life type shit. Like I fuck with that shit. Like just being able to grow up in the neighborhood. Cause you know what I'm saying, me Creek, you know what I'm saying? Boy Mike with the Mac, like we all grew up in the same neighborhood and shit. Childhood was fun. Like on God, nigga was able to go party whenever he wanted to. Like as long as I got down, do what I was supposed to do, that I was straight. I used to just make my money early on from fire-ass clothes and shoes and reselling that shit like on Grail back in the day. Like niggas know how Grail was back in the day. Like Grail was that motherfucker. Like shit, nigga was niggas out there, mother. I ain't gonna count. I ain't gonna count. Like, that shit was too sweet, but karma a bitch. Like, but I'm gonna tell you what happened. So I had the CDG. It was the long sleeve striped shirt with the heart, motherfucker. Did like 2015. Yeah, I had the Converse and shit. So I had the bundle. He had another kind of CDG Converse, and he had an off-white V-Long shirt. They're like, shit, I'll trade you this motherfucker. I like, that's like a good ass come up. Like, you know how far I got down V-Long was back in 2015? Like, that was that shit. Like, a nigga finna pull up to school with the drip on. Like, oh God. They when I was like, I gotta goddamn stop doing that shit, cause I was mad as fuck. Like, goddamn, that nigga sent me a ripped up baby fat shirt. A ripped up baby fat shirt, bro. Trading was like, that's between the buyer and the seller. They ain't got nothing to do with that. That's like off site goddamn transaction type shit. Like if you ain't buy it through the site, they couldn't help you. That how nigga was coming up off that shit too. Cause like I said, nigga way him niggas for that shit. Like, oh yeah, PayPal goddamn said do it this way. And it's really goddamn some whole other shit. And he'll do that motherfucking oh yeah, I done sent the tracking number and shit down. That how nigga was coming up. Nigga had to get it how they wanted. Like nigga just got down. Nigga was trying to goddamn have some drip. He'll goddamn my partner crib. He in the Supreme drop motherfucker. Like he waiting for that shit to drop. He got a bite and everything. Like I'm like, what the fuck you doing? It's like 2014. I'm like, what the hell you doing? They're like, shit, I'm waiting on this Supreme drop. I'm finna goddamn and get this Supreme team sell that motherfucker. That's when I seen that shit firsthand. That nigga Rocky, they saw Rocky, that peso motherfucker. That nigga dropped some goddamn hella goddamn fashion brands and that shit. Like that's what really put a nigga on, cause he had that shit on in the video, like the Jeremy Scotts and shit. Goddamn the Rick. That was a clean ass video on God. Like nigga got down 12 bumping that shit. No cap. I think that shit dropped what, like 2011 or some shit. It was early on. Shit, Atlanta just, it's kind of fast paced. Everybody got them on their shit, you know what I'm saying? That shit fire. Like everybody got them, everybody trying to be somebody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody working towards being somebody. You could be walking downtown and shit, niggas got them promoting their shit, you know what I'm saying? Like really out here working. That shit inspire niggas. Like you'll see their ass on Instagram or some shit, they going up, you know what I'm saying? Like they doing all the groundwork. I wouldn't say harder. I just say it's oversaturated. The real always just gonna prevail, you know what I'm saying? Like the real gonna prevail. Okay. Nah, I really stayed to myself, but when they used to try and fuck with me, like I stand my ground. Like they used to be trying to like take out their bad days on you. Like, shawty ain't do shit to your ass. Like all that respect your older people and shit. Like that's cool, but you gotta respect us too. Like respect the earn, not giving. I ain't had too many interactions with goddamn teachers and shit. Like when I tell you I was in my own world, like I had my headphones in most of the time. Like when I was in class, like I had some partners in that bit, we might be cutting up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Other than that shit, I got down had my headphones on. Yeah, nigga was doing their work, you know what I'm saying? Cause mom be on the nigga ass, like come play the game. She'll try and keep a nigga in the spot. Like I was like, man, this shit ain't even that hard. Like I done had an interest for music since like I say elementary school. Like I'd be in the goddamn my room, walk in the kitchen, like with my headphones on, listen to instrumentals on goddamn YouTube. Like I ain't gonna count. Like when YouTube came on, like my sister would put me on hella music. Like she the one who put me on the thug for real. Like she was goddamn in my room because the computer was in my room and shit. I'd come home from school and goddamn she'd be in that bit goddamn playing thug. Like I was like, what the fuck? Then I started getting into that shit. You know what I'm saying? That whole little underground scene with like Cash Out, goddamn Young LA, like that whole Atlanta scene. Like she got down, she the one who put me onto that shit. Cause I just come home from school, I come in from playing outside, some shit. She'll be in my room on YouTube playing that shit. I got down, I listen to a lot of goddamn Kanye, goddamn Wayne. You know that whole little YMCMB era, like 2010. Like nigga was going crazy. Drake was going like Drake still going stupid, but goddamn Drake was going stupid. Like Wayne going stupid, Nicki going stupid. Like oh yeah, I remember Tiger had a little run going on and shit. You know what I mean? Like that shit was fun. I listen to everybody and shit. Like fuck with Kendrick, fuck with Cardi, fuck with Future. Just everybody. Like it's hella niggas in Atlanta. Like it damn it be hard to keep up. Like hella niggas in Atlanta. I used to find like Wayne type beats back in like 2012 and like just be freestyling in my head. Like I be pacing a lot of shit. So I got I be pacing and got down listening to that shit. Sometimes my mom, she'll walk in and be like, what the hell you doing? Oh shit, I'm just listening to music. You feel me? Then I had a little goal, you know what I'm saying? A little goal in the kitchen. Got down, I'll be shooting that bit, listening to beats and shit. Like nigga had a little bit of hoop dreams. Oh yeah, I used to goddamn beat my pens and goddamn pencil and shit on the desk and shit. Like that shit used to be fun. That's when the goddamn teacher used to be on the nigga ass for real. Middle school and shit. Teacher used to be on the nigga ass about that shit. And I used to be doing the beat and the nigga be freestyling that bit on some shit like I never knew I was gonna be an artist. You know what I'm saying? Like I knew I wanted to do a little something with music. Like if I was wanting to learn how to play a hella instruments or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I used to fuck with the drums and shit. Like I used to want to learn how to play the drums. Shit. I had a class in high school and shit where they would teach folk how to goddamn play the piano. I was bullshitting though. I learned a little something about the piano and shit. Like if like I knew I would goddamn do a little something with music if I got down really tapped into that shit. But I ain't know I was gonna be an artist. Like my first song was about money. Like I would think about money. Like my partner Narquise, he the one who got there really showed me the love for this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like RP my boy Narquise. That was my brother, bro. No cap. That was my brother. Like 2020, like he told me beginning of the year, like the artist that he wanted to lock in with, he was like, shit, he wanted to work with goddamn me, my brother said, like goddamn that nigga quit for real. He had a couple songs with his ass. Shit, on his goddamn whiteboard before that nigga passed, that nigga had everybody he wanted to work with, like, cause he had placement. Nigga had a baby goddamn placement in 2017, like when he was goddamn coming up type shit. Like that shit was lit. Future placement, Gunna placements, hella shit. And it was a goat. And it was ahead of his time, no cap. I met him like after the fact I started making music. Like I had met him in high school. Like I seen that he was making beats and goddamn producer for niggas and goddamn he was showing videos and shit too. Like I sent him one of my songs and shit that I did on the laptop and headphones and shit. They were recording at the real, like they had a little setup and shit. So I sent him this shit. At first he was goddamn like, shit, you gotta goddamn get in the real studio, you feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? I hear a little song. Like he was trying to charge me for the beat shit. Nigga broke your hell back in the day. Like nigga ain't got down what it was, like 10th grade. Hell yeah. They were got down. They were kind of broke, you feel me? That when I first started getting to some money. Like I was like, shit, I ain't gonna count. I ain't got it on me. But if I did, you know what I'm saying, I'll do that shit. You know what I'm saying? He got down, heard some shit that I had made. He heard that London motherfucker. He was like, this shit hard. Like, on God, let lock in. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was ready to work with a nigga because got down. Nigga came with some hard shit. We were just locked in from there. That was what, 2017, 2016? I ain't hopping on Nike's beat till 2018. Because I ain't gonna count, his beat was kind of complex a little bit. It was different than what I was hearing type shit than what I was used to. So I was like, I ain't even gonna hop on that bit because I don't want to goddamn make no bullshit on his shit, you know what I'm saying? I just keep listening to them whole, you know what I'm saying, until I got down came up some shit, writing and shit, you feel me? Like learning new shit, learning how to got down pocket shit. My partner Skrilla, I pull up to his goddamn spot. I had wrote this a song I got on my Soundcloud called Did It First. I got that inspiration from Uzi and Now. They just had a little tune. It was like a little practice song, but nigga was fucking with it, you know what I'm saying? Like damn, I had wrote that bit at his goddamn crib. Not the whole thing actually. I had wrote the hook at my spot. I was like, let me pull up to your spot and play it on the speaker goddamn so I can goddamn feel like damn. damn, my speaker just broke on some shit. And goddamn, I was like, shit, I still pull up. You can goddamn hear this shit. He was like, shit, say look. I had finished that bitch over there. I was over there for like probably about an hour. Good little time frame. The very first song was on the Apple headphones and laptop on GarageBand. We just hit on SneakerCon and shit, goddamn. We had came back from that bit, had a good day, a great day. Shit, that boy Creek, he was just like, shit, I got some headphones in GarageBand. You trying to make a song? I was like, shit, fuck it, let's do it. I was like, shit, we can do that shit in my basement. He was recording that car type shit, like real goddamn underworld shit. Yo, nigga was in the basement with that shit. And I had made my first song, Money. Then he made a couple songs that night. That nigga Creek worked crazy too. Like that nigga be recording. Goddamn, we be building up that vault. Nigga got the drop though. Like shit, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like my first song, you know what I'm saying? Kind of hard. I had a couple folk who were fucking with it, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what really got down. Like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Folk listening to it. Folks actually saying, oh, you kind of sound good, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't really had high expectations. I was bullshitting, you know what I'm saying? Like it was just something to do. You were like, shit, let's make a song. Like we just kept doing it. Like we just kept recording. Like it just happened naturally type shit. Like you know, just got down and be like, shit, try to make a song. Shit, let's do it. Type shit, you know what I'm saying? That boy Creek, he was the one who got there really doing that shit though. He the one who had the setup, goddamn. Yeah, that Kid Rock's motherfucker. That process was hell. Like that process was hell. I recorded that shit twice. I recorded the final result. I got down that boy DJ 1K spot. It just had an open verse on that bit. I ain't know what I wanted to do. I ain't know if I wanted to put a second verse on that motherfucker. I just had the hook type shit. You know what I'm saying? It was a pretty decent long hook. You know what I'm saying? That nigga, he kept asking, goddamn, hop on that motherfucker. Like I was like, shit, I don't know if I want to put a verse on that bit. And he was like, bro, on God, let me do it. Let me do it. Let me do it. I was like, shit, like I bet. Gave him that motherfucker. He sent me a couple verses. Like I don't even remember what them hoes sound like, but he sent me a couple verses. I don't even remember how the fuck we got down chose that motherfucker. We just dropped that motherfucker. Nigga kept reposting the goddamn snippet of that motherfucker. Nigga was fucking with it. That motherfucker did like I dropped that bit literally the morning of school, like right before school hit. Goddamn. As soon as I posted that bit, niggas started liking that motherfucker. I was like, oh shit, that bit was hard. I was cool with a lot of goddamn Northside folks at the time, like so they were the one who were really pushing that motherfucker. But hell yeah, nigga was fucking with that shit, no cap. Shit, it just like I always associate myself with like a star type shit. I just called myself 5STARR one day. And it just stuck. My old name, if you know about J Piper, you still an OG, you know what I'm saying? Like 5STARR pretty recent. This revamped. This a whole new, like this really me, you know what I'm saying? Like J Piper was just my IG name. I chose that bitch in like 7th, 8th grade. Like I was like, shit, I got that bitch from Johnny Cinco. Shout out that nigga. He was like, nigga was going stupid. That was just my IG name. And then I was like, shit, I'll make that bitch my name because that way everybody know me by. When I said 5STARR, they like a star in the sky. Like just up when everybody sleep. Hey, like on some out the earth type shit. Like 5 stars is just like a 5-star rating, top quality type shit, you know what I'm saying? So that's how we come in. Run that money counter. That's Keith right there. We make sure that shit live. If you from like the south side, you done heard that tag before. You know what I'm saying? If you at least from the city, like you done heard that tag before. Even if you think you haven't, it's placed in different places. Like we make sure that shit gonna live. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? That baby. Saying that boy Narkey, he was really one of the ones, you feel me? I was always into like when I first started recording, like I was still like I wasn't like every day recording, you know what I'm saying? Like it'll be like every other day type shit. Cause I ain't had a setup like it'll be when he'll push up type shit. But you know what I'm saying? Sometimes he'll push up every day. Like it was just irregular type shit, you know what I'm saying? My mom, she would kind of got down. She used to be wishy-washy. Oh no, he can't come in. Can't nobody come in. Mom, you just let him in. What you coming? No, he can't come in. But it'll be super irregular. Like it was never consistent. Like I was like, bro. I used to have to goddamn go to his spot sometimes and shit. Like I don't record in the car with his ass before. I done seen him goddamn record in the car most of the time. That shit will goddamn. Like that's just the process of that shit. Like part of them hours. You know what I'm saying? I ain't wrote for real since like 2018. I done wrote a couple hooks. Like I'll play the beat, I'll find the melody that I want for it. Like I might just hum it. I might just end up hearing it in my head. And then I just put down the words of what I'm thinking type shit. I be wanting that personal connection with that motherfucker. Like as soon as I hear that motherfucker, oh yeah, I know I'm gonna hop on that bit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know when, goddamn, cause sometimes it depend on the mood. Like that's just my process. You know what I'm saying? But I always goddamn, I'm doing something put toward the music type shit. Like if I'm not recording, I'm goddamn jotting down words, you know what I'm saying? Just doing shit like that. Or I'm just constantly listening to the beat type shit. I like listening to instrumentals and shit, you feel me? Yeah. But nigga, I looked at that shit. I was like, I gotta get walked through that motherfucker. But I was like, I ain't know what the fuck I was looking at. I was like, shit, these niggas some wizards. Like, oh God. I done did a little song with that nigga Mike before and Caleb, Easy Money. I done did a little song, but I ain't never made a full on beat yet. But I done added my insight, got down, picked out some sounds and shit. I done played some hi-hats before, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, hell yeah. That's actually what I'm doing right now, like how I've been recording myself lately and shit. Like, I fuck with that shit. Keys were the main one saying, like, last time I recorded myself, I'd say it was probably about 2020. I was at X, but I had did a verse over there. That was like one of my best verses type shit. It ain't dropped. That bit from 2020, that bit hard. We got down, that nigga, he ain't drop it yet. I got down book a session, we got down Easy Money. Like, I'll book the session, he'll pull up, he'll cook up and shit. He might put in on the session too. Like, we'll got down, go to the studio. Like, we used to fuck with Walker Street. I used to go to Plug in. We been fucking with Third. I really been got down recording in the spot. I been got down having my boy Cyrus pull up the studio and shit. I got them just record myself. He'll just do the mixing and shit. I'll watch what he doing. He'll be showing me different shit. Like, so I'll be learning through him type shit. But I've been saving up to get my own setup because I used to have one. You know what I'm saying? Like, I guess you could say I'm relearning it, but like, a lot of the knowledge never left type shit. So we still be working and shit. Yeah, I used to have a setup and shit, but the mic had got fucked up. Laptop got burnt. I just had to get a new studio type shit, but life shit hit. Had to take care of priorities first. I was thinking about just dropping like the self-titled motherfucker, like just 5STARR on some shit. I don't know when it's gonna come, but it's coming soon. It's coming soon. It's gonna be a whole new sound. The shit ain't never stuck. It ain't never stuck. I gotta get back in like the consistency of it. Like, I ain't gonna cap. My boy Keys, he was like my right hand man with this shit. Like, we can goddamn pull it to the studio. We can goddamn record about 5 songs and shit. You feel me? Some days I might record goddamn 2 songs. Some day I might record one. We might be in that bit for like an hour 30. He might goddamn mix for the rest of the goddamn time and shit. It was just different processes, but we was just making sure we was always making music. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll book straight 6 hour sessions. Just straight 6 hour sessions. Damn that every other day. Just goddamn booking 6 hour sessions. But I ain't gonna cap. Like, that shit had fucked me up. Like, we were working. Nigga were working. Like, yeah, nigga, goddamn work ethic crazy. The real hours put in, cause I do a lot of shit. I'm not just the artist, you know what I'm saying? Like, I do a lot of shit. I be talking about life experiences type shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit that goddamn niggas can goddamn listen to. Like, when niggas goddamn need to just knowing like shit gonna goddamn be straight. Oh God. Don't let nobody play with what you got going. You know what I'm saying? Like, the nigga be working, nigga be goddamn doing what the hell they gotta do. Everybody on their own path. Can't focus on what the hell everybody else doing. You got to deal with your day to day. I'm probably finna drop a song in the next couple of days. Like, I've been building up a vault. Like, I got songs I can drop right now. I don't like just putting out that I don't like, but you can't even be like that, cause some of the songs you don't like, goddamn, them be the songs that go up. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the niggas fuck with. I got down what I'll be doing. It'll be dropped on other pages when it comes to SoundCloud and shit. Shit, some songs might just make a goddamn cut. Like, I got a lot of behind the scenes work going on. You feel me? Saying they gotta go big on bid than the last type shit. Like, each project I progress. Like, fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, Blue Alto got down, did 10, 15 times better than what the fuck Lil Forever did. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, well, shit, I ain't gonna cap. That nigga, he been the main goddamn rotation. That nigga been going crazy. Oh God, that nigga Yeet goddamn been going stupid. Future always being played. I play my shit a lot too. I play my shit probably the most out of everybody. Play Thug a little bit, you know what I'm saying? He ain't dropped in a minute, but I still play Thug. Lately, I've been listening to a lot of goddamn like pop music. I've been like rocking shit. I was playing a little bit of Nirvana. I play like a little bit of R&B, like play some Erykah Badu and shit. A little bit of MJ. Just a lot. To be playing a lot of music, like just a lot of different variety music type shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like Miss Angel, you know what I'm saying? Keys moms and shit, like, but goddamn, we just helped her get right and shit in her new crib. She be playing jazz music and shit, like just soothing shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I listen to everything though. I don't really got no set genre. You know what I'm saying? I name my influences. So I say Bone Thugs for the goddamn rap flow. If you know about Bone Thugs, you know what I'm saying? You know, they was like on the rap, fast rap, you know what I'm saying? Like, rap barely knew what the fuck they was saying sometimes. But it was hard. Shit, Wayne, Speaker Knockers. Fuck with Speaker Knockers, RIP Speaker Knockers. Goddamn Future. I throw a little bit of MJ in that bit. Different kind of goddamn goat, nigga. Like, whole world stopped. Like, for that nigga. Like, nigga had niggas fainting off his presence. Like, nigga had the world in his hands. Like, shit hard. World is yours. No cap. Shit. I want everything, goddamn. Like, everything, shit. I want to be able to just do whatever the fuck I want when I want to do it. I want to have my business is flourishing. Like I got a goddamn brand that I've been working on and shit, you feel me? I want my music to be, you know what I'm saying, up with the goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Up with the top, you feel me? Like trying to go up. Niggas trying to goddamn go crazy. Had them fuck with the big names. We gonna make sure that shit stamped. No cap. Really, I've been on my designer shit. I ain't gonna cap. Like, you know, the resale game, that shit kind of crazy. That shit so crazy now. Like, these niggas buying up everything. Like, the regular folk can't even get with the like the general releases and shit, the shit that be in stores and shit. Like them nigga buying up everything. Like they reselling all that shit. Like I done seen some crazy shit. Like nigga had like a whole shelf with phones and all of them hidden on shit. Like all of them. Like I'm over like god damn. Like none of them boys coming up though. They coming up like fuck. They ain't really trying to buckle down on that shit because they still getting paid off that motherfucker regardless. Like this a consumer issue. I don't give a fuck about that shit. The resale game is crazy, and they got down. They tax it for regular shit. Like shit don't even be far for real. Like when it comes to shit like that, like I be like, shit, I ain't even finna keep these motherfuckers. I'm an indecisive nigga. Like I be buying shit, I'll wear it a couple times, and then I probably don't even wear that shit again. I'll go back to wearing the shit I like to wear every day. I just sell that shit, get my money back, plus on type shit, reselling shit. I do want to get my shit back though, cause ever since that last dance came out, I was like, damn, I should never sold my shit. Cause if I was gonna sell it, I should have sold it then. Nigga, when that shit came out, nigga, that's when the Chicago's went up in price. That's when all the OG goddamn colorways just skyrocketed. Like fucking, I like, damn, I should never sold my shit. Like, nigga, I had some 94 breads, nigga. Like, good ad condition. Like, I ain't had a box, but they was like 1994 goddamn bread ones. Like, goddamn, them shits going for like a couple thousand. Like, nigga gonna goddamn get that shit back. I'm gonna get them hoes back. Play 2K, I like hustling. Be goddamn. I just be finding any way to goddamn make money. Goddamn, I be reading, you know what I'm saying? I be reading books and shit, researching shit, keep my mind racing. The book I've been reading right now is As a Man Thinketh. I don't read it before, you know what I'm saying? It's a book you come back to. It's a book you come back to. Like my pops gave me that motherfucker. But yeah, I fuck with reading this shit. That shit cool. I used to like reading. I'm trying to get back into it for real. Like when I was younger, I used to goddamn read like little animal books, children books and shit. Then I had drifted away from it for a little second, but shit ain't nothing wrong with that motherfucker, fam. Knowledge is power. No cap. Knowledge is power. Oh, I learned how to do a backflip before. I tried to do that bit. I did this the last time I attempted to do a backflip, bro. I tried to do that shit. Nigga, I had landed on my neck. Nigga, I was like, how the fuck I forget how to do a backflip, nigga? I was on my bed though. I was straight. But nigga, you can still fuck up. Like I landed wrong as hell. I was like, oh shit. I was like, hell nah. Like I ain't doing this shit no more. Oh, boy, I was like, hell nah, boy. Oh, I love pasta. I say my favorite food and shit. I love pasta. I like to eat pizza, wings. I don't, yeah, I cook breakfast food most of the time. Oh God, I like to eat cereal. I'll make some freezer food or some shit sometime. I got to get back into cooking. I used to cook a lot. Like I can make anything. I can make goddamn fish. I can make goddamn spaghetti. Like little shit, you know what I'm saying? The shit that you need. Steak. I can cook a little something. I be tired of doing that shit sometimes now. I be wanting somebody else do that motherfucker. I might have a chef. If I got a wife or some shit, a little goddamn shawty, shit. She better know how to cook, goddamn. My mom know how to cook. Man, these new boy, I ain't gonna cap. Boy, these hoes, boy. I don't even be focused on these hoes, boy. These hoes weird. These hoes trying to hurt niggas' feelings. They out for revenge right now. I don't want no parts. I'm good. They got them be in tune with yourself. Like these hoes don't know how to take accountability for shit. They be thinking all the shit they be doing right. Like, yeah, bro, these ugly ass niggas shit, bro. These goddamn no pussy getting ass niggas be worshiping you hoe. Like, bro, go outside, bro. Shit, man, go check out that goddamn that Just Me. You know what I'm saying? I just dropped that bit a couple days ago. That motherfucker hard. Check out all the goddamn music. Nigga make good music. Hella new music on the way. Like hella. I'm finna start flooding. Like it's getting to that point. I'm finna start flooding this shit. I got 2 EPs on the way and then project coming soon. Hella new everything on the way. We working. I ain't gonna say too much.